Hey guys, it's Dwayne from Big Sugar Honey Company, BigSugarFarm.com. Today, or actually 2 weeks ago, the last video of the Flowhives, I noticed that the orange one wasn't doing as well and decided to go down inside of it. And I haven't actually got down far enough to see that they look good. It doesn't seem to be a problem here. They're not acting queenless. They're relatively happy, and I can see worker brood. So there's a queen, or has been a queen lately. What I thought would be cool to show is the actual honey frames. So they weren't adjusted properly. There's adjustment at the backs here. There's a screw. And of course this honey super is standing straight up. Earwig. Nothing, ants, earwigs. And when that lays down, these flow frames sit in there and they have to sit evenly across, and they weren't. So I wondered if that was the reason why we weren't making any honey. But here's the flow frame. You can see the steel wire that holds it together, and there's the actual comb. It's actually very cool, very interesting. It's also very heavy, so I'm going to try and do it one-handed. This is completely capped except for right above what I assume is the brood nest, and they've uncapped and used a little bit of this. So maybe that's why they swarmed in the first place, because I thought it wasn't ready to go, but it was completely ready to go. There's the steel bands. This has got to weigh 10 pounds of plastic and honey. It's quite heavy. And at the top here you can see, so I'm looking at that from the back thinking there's no honey to take, but there's plenty of honey to take. So we'll clean this one out maybe Wednesday or Thursday. There's the other side. Just thought that was pretty neat, something I've not seen before, or not seen it filled. I've seen it empty. You can't really get in to see them. So that just slides in there. It's basically like a cartridge. It's a honey cartridge. So there's 7 flow frames. And I think we did the math. It worked out to be about 2.5 kilograms per flow frame when they were full, or as close to full as we could reckon. So I'm gonna try and readjust these so they sit in there a little better, and try and get them all, they're pretty close now, but before there was huge gaps. And there's actually bees able to come and go through these gaps here, and when you open the back, it really should be pretty much sealed, so you can work from the back of the hive to get your honey without this happening. So I'll chase them all out somehow. Don't really know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll chase them down or out. Here's the bottom. I'll do a quick hive inspection and see where we stand. I guess we could do a hive inspection now. Seem to be in a pretty good mood. So a little smoke at the entrance, a little smoke on the top. Try to push them down. And just a quick look inside. Check the back of the excluder. No queen. So I thought I could see worker brood from the top, but I cannot. I see a frame that's not drawn. Also interesting. They're not quite as happy as I first thought. And there's a fully non-drawn frame. That's something that worries me immediately. So nothing but food. There's a little worker brood. Nothing to write home about. Drones brood. A lot of pollen. And just food. Food, food, food. More food and pollen. So now I'm becoming more worried. Looks to me like an unsuccessful queen replacement or mid queen replacement. I don't see any eggs. No young larvae. And too much food in the wrong places. Food. No queen cells. And there's no light over here, so you never really can tell if there's eggs. You gotta walk out to the front a little bit to check for eggs. Look for some sun. Now they're starting to get a little behavior that would make you think they're queenless. Yeah, so same thing. It's all cat brood. Oh, there's a queen right there. So I'll catch her, mark her, and keep looking for eggs, and I'll be back. Okay, step 2, add 3 drawn comb to give immediate relief to the brood nest. Because the queen looks like she's in good shape. I like the look of her. But I don't see any eggs anywhere. So she's either just getting started or she has no room, or she's a dud. And I'd like to think, ouch, that hurt, that wasn't very nice. I'd like to think that we don't make any bad queens here, but maybe she wasn't made properly. So the plan, go forward plan, is to free up the brood nest so there's a room for her to lay. Step 1. Fix the flow frames. Step 2. Step 3, the most important one. Don't forget to put your queen back in the hive. I think I've done that. Well, that's not true. Done it lots. There she goes. Sometimes it's better just to knock her down. Step 1, give room in the brood nest. So if she is a good queen, viable queen, she is post-solstice, so she should be ready to hit the ground running with eggs. Now she has all kinds of room right here to lay it up. So I'll give her 8 days and I'll come back, and I'd like to see some capped or almost capped brood, and that way I can take that off the list of possible problems, right? She'd be an egg laying, fertile queen laying proper worker brood. We got to give her a week to figure that out. And I'm also going to harvest all that honey up top, so they feel like they are empty in the pantry, feel like they have no food whatsoever. And that also should speed up the egg laying and repopulate the box. So that's it for that one. Can't put it together one-handed because that box must weigh 80 pounds. It is so heavy. This is the one that we got, I don't know what it was, 13, 14, 15 kilograms of linden, and it turned out to be, it was linden and oh my goodness, I can't think what it's called now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's full again. That's what I was expecting the other one to look like. That is completely packed with honey. Every flow frame is full. Linden and basswood. Yeah, that's how my brain works. It takes time. There's some processing time involved. Yeah, that's nuts. I'd say that's ready to go again. It's hard to tell. I know they say you're supposed to wait to see white cappings. Well, I do see some white cappings. There's no way to, like in our normal hives, just to take out the, if you look at these outside medium frames for us, we can do a sample and check the moisture content, and we know we're ready to go. This one, not so much. We can look in this observation window, and that's obviously capped. The problem with that is the one flow frame we didn't harvest, so that for sure is good to go. That is properly dried down honey. So that doesn't really help me. And there's only one side that has the window. There is no window. Oh my God, there is a window. There's only one in the old ones. There we go. So we harvested that one. Geez, I don't have the date. I'd have to try and find it. But that is completely full of honey. And I'd say a few days away from being capped. So I'd say we can probably harvest this in a few days, a week at the most. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. So that has been a success. This hive here has been a tremendous success. You could get up to 30 kilograms of honey from that one little box of bees. And that was a nuke this year. So just 4 frames, all foundation. Fed them sugar water to build out all 10 frames. This top box was never even on there, so no sugar water got up top. It was just to draw wax on the 6 frames of foundation that we put in there. That is a success story for sure. Anyways, I'll button these ones back up, put them back together. As always, I hope you enjoyed our little video. Comments, questions, please ask. I'd love to see what people are thinking. But thanks for watching, and we'll post up some more.